Are you thinking about getting that CZ custom gold dot front sight? Got some questions about it? Stick around. Hey guys, Work here, welcome back to the bench. So today we are going to go over a component that I've got in my SP01 here. Now, for those of you who don't know, my SP01 is my USPSA gun. I've been shooting this gun a lot lately, and I absolutely love this thing. It is a tack driver, spot on. Now, a couple of the modifications that I've gotten here are some Cajun Gunworks internals. I've got a CZ custom hammer and an 85 combat trigger. Now, you'll notice here I've got the stock sight on the back of my tactical here, but the front is slightly different. The front is the CZ Custom Gold Dot Front CZ sight. Now, that is what we are reviewing today. As a precursor, we are empty there and there. So I got this Gold Dot sight because CZ sight options are not great. I had just done all the internal work and I was trying to keep my budget down because I had just dumped a lot of money into this thing. And honestly, I wish I had waited because in my opinion, this sight is not a good sight. I wouldn't bother getting it. And here's why I wouldn't get it. Now this is not going to be a great review if you're looking at confirmation to buy one of these things because I'm not a fan of this sight at all. The two things that I dislike about this sight are one, that they call it the gold front sight. This thing is not gold. It is a mustard yellow color that is non-reflective at all. It doesn't gather light when you're getting ready to point, as well as you would consider something that you would think would be gold. Gold is shiny. This is not. This is kind of dull. In addition to that, the dot size itself is slightly smaller than the stock tactical front dot. So although, yes, you do have that different colored front sight, it really doesn't stand out that much from the rear sights with these big white dots. It's a little bit quicker, but it's really not nearly as good as what's gonna go on this here in a couple of weeks. Now, a couple of the benefits of it is the stock height. So if you're looking to just replace one side here, like I was, it's not a terrible option, but I just wish that I hadn't spent the money to replace it when I could have just run with the stock sights and been okay, because it's not that great of an improvement over stock. Now, if you have problems with your stock front sight, the sight broke, the tritium broke, the dot fell out. I don't think the dot falls out on these, but if it did, it's not a terrible option to be able to get. So I know this is a short review, but it's also a pretty short product. It's tiny. But my overall review of the Gold Dot Front CZ Custom sight is meh. I wouldn't recommend getting it. I would recommend holding off and getting something else. Dawson's of any type, night sights, fiber sights, whatever you end up getting will probably be better than the, I think, 35 bucks that you blow on replacing your front sight with this thing. In addition to that, this thing does not come pre-drilled for your crossbar here, so you do also have to send a drill bit down through your slide. So if that's also a deterrent, so be it. But I would not recommend it. I would just hold off, spend your money on a full sight set. It's worth it. That's it for this time, guys. Remember, if you enjoyed the video or found it useful, go ahead and like and subscribe down below. Hit that notification button to keep an eye out for any upcoming content. Remember, I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, do your research, get informed, and get to work.